Hey everybody, it's Steve with SKY194, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop in and visit and check out my video. And it's time for a model review. And but first off, I just wanted to apologize because I have not done a model review in months, and it's just been busy. And plus, I'm not wasn't really sure if a lot of people really enjoy them or not, but for the people that do, I just figured I'd go ahead and do another one. This is a really nice one. It's a Porsche 963. It's the winner of the 24 Hours of Daytona. A lot of 24s. So 2024, 24 Hours of Daytona winner. So there's a lot of 24s in there. It's made by Spark. It's a 118. Now I've had this. It's a newer release, but I've had it for a while. I just haven't got around to doing a review on it. But I've actually had this for a little while. I can't remember even when I got it. It's been a while. I don't know if I got it end of last year or beginning of this year. I don't remember. I think it was actually end of last year. But anyway, I've had it for a little while. But it is a newer release, I should say. Again, some really good detail on it. You can see with the headlights. Headlights look really, really nice on it. I really like the way they did those headlights because with Porsche, they got those unique headlights on the 963, and they're very, very kind of odd, but they're unique, I should say. And it looks, I think they did a really good job with them. Of course, obviously this is the IMSA car. Obviously, since it's a 24 Hours of Daytona winner. So it's got the WeatherTech on it, on the badges and stuff like that. It's the Penske car. It is a limited edition. Let me see if I can so you can get a good view of it. Paint looks really nice. You can see it's a number 829 of 963 that they're making, the limited edition. And of course, it's got the drivers, looks like the initials they got on there, all the different drivers that were in the car on the base there. So I think that's different. That's nice. I like that. And again, you can really see with the paint. I think it looks really good. Of course, these hypercars have so many aero stuff all over them, all the little, not winglets, but just, things to direct air, I should say, and just to make air as efficient as it can be. Let's look at the tires and the wheels, which I think look really, really good. I'd have to say they just look, they look just real. The Michelins, and of course you got the big, huge brakes. Very nice. And of course you can see the number plate, right past the, not the number of the car, but the position plate, I should say, right there. The digital is supposed to be digital right there past the number plate. So I even got that. And of course, like I say, Penske. And it looks like the side there, I think that's where they put in the air hose. I think, right there under where it says Heller. And again, the back brakes with trying to get some light on it so you can see. And of course the wing, which I thought was kind of neat, was the exhaust. The way they have you see the way they have the exhaust, but they have the plates on there, so for the heat coming off, so it doesn't melt the bodywork and stuff. I thought that was kind of neat how they did that on the model too. I think that looks really nice. Different. You see the exhaust coming out. Let's take a look at the rear of the car. Of course, you can see the exhaust better that way too. And you got the tow hook there in the back. Now, it's hard to see it. I don't know if you can see it in this camera, but you can see right here on this edge, right here where my finger is, right on the edge right there, it looks like a clear lens. You can see it sticking out right there. And I think those are the tail lights, because they have those unique tail lights that are on those wings. You can see it on this one too. And that's really neat how they did that to make it look like a tail light, like a clear lens on this model. I like that. instead of just putting a, you know, it's like reflective tape or some kind of other things, whatever. And you can see it down there at the bottom too, kind of right there across, right there above the tow hook. So again, I really like that, how they did that. Really looks neat. Multimatic. They use it. Now this must be the suspension, which of course I have to say I got to put a little thing on there. That's who makes the suspension for my Camaro Z01 1LE. So again, Multimatic. They do a lot of different for a lot of different cars. I know the AMG, the AMG LM GT3 uses Multimatic on that car too. So a lot of different teams use it. So there's, you know, it kind of goes across all the different manufacturers. But again, on the other side, again, it still looks really, really nice. I think the paint looks really good. I mean, there's maybe, I don't know. I think it's just the way the black is, but I mean, really overall, I haven't seen anything with the paint. The paint looks really good. I'm not saying perfect, because it just looks like there's a little bit of orange peel in some places, but it's not, it might be just the way the black is. And of course you can see down there, it's got the, like a rod that goes down, and that, you know, for a support rod. So there's a lot of little details in there. Not sure if you can see the inside. I can try, let's see. Trying to get the glare, but you can see there is the steering wheel, which looks like the real steering wheel. Again, with the screen on it, and not a lot you can see in there. It's so dark and so small, and you get the reflection, so you really can't see too much in there. Very small cockpit, but again, you got the rear mirrors right there on the fenders, and of course, you know, you can see the slicks protrude through them for the air coming through. So again, I think it's really, you know, not a lot of, you know, of course, nothing opens on it. It's a resin model. You know, so it's a limited edition by Spark. And again, it came, you know, the way you see it is the way it came. Like I said, it's a 118. A lot of little probes and things on it, as you can see, which those are very delicate. You know, antennas and probes on it, which I always like that, because that makes it look just that much more realistic. And of course, it has a cover that goes over it, you know, to keep it as clean as it can be. So that comes with it also. But since it was a 24-hour of Daytona winner, and also since it's a limited edition, it was a little on the pricey side. It was $540. So again, little bit on the pricey side. You know, to me, I think that kind of hurts as far as the value of it, just because it is pretty expensive. But it is really nice looking if you really want a nice looking Porsche model, which, you know, is probably the only one I will get. So I wanted to get a nice one. I wasn't going to get, you know, multiple different liveries and stuff. So I'll probably just be the only 963 that I will get. I mean, pretty sure. So, but I still think it looks, you know, really good. Really happy with it. And again, you know, as far as the detail, I think the detail is really nice, especially with the tires and wheels. Some of the best I've seen. They look really, really like real tires, and the lights in the front look very, very nice. So I give it an 8.5 out of 10. And of course, basically, you might find a better deal somewhere else, you know, as far as price and things like that, and availability. But of course, when I got it, this was pretty much a brand new release when I got it. It just came out. So, you know, it's been out now for a little while. So again, just a small, short little review. Again, it's made by Spark. And it's really nice. And I'll definitely put it with some, you know, my other hypercar and some other models that I have. Of course, I got a ton of Porsches, so it'll fit in really good with those too. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please, you know, let me know you do, since I still got a few more models that I really have. I mean, I've had for a while that I just have never reviewed. So let me know if you like it. If you like this kind of content, I don't mind doing it once in a while, just to show you some different stuff. Of course, all these models do go up. You know, they're a little bit more expensive than they used to be. But you know, that's just like everything else. They've been doing that now for a few years. So again, I appreciate it. Hope you give me a like and subscribe, and we'll see you the next time. Take care.